Hi Year 9, welcome to Term 6, and what we're going to do this term is get you really prepared for your new GCSE Religious Studies course. So when we see you next, you'll be hitting the ground running. So what I'm going to do, we're still going to set you an hour's worth of work a week, so don't worry, we're not going to inundate you. And remember that, you'll do this at your own speed. I know some of you are following an actual timetable of sorts of lessons you'd have on a certain day. Some people are doing it differently, but I will put up a video. But as always, any problems, just get on email and let me know, or leave me a comment on Show My Homework, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So when you go onto SharePoint, you will see that we have folders, and one of those folders, as you can see on my screen, is Year 9. And if you look, there is a new folder that says Year 9 Option Students 2020. And if you go into that, that's where the work for all of this term is going to be stored. So if, for example, you missed doing RE this week and you're going to do some next week, it will all be here in a week by week basis. So this is lesson 1 to 3. Now that means that what we've set you to do, we envisage will take you roughly 3 lessons, and that's because we want you to actually watch a little animated film called The Miracle Maker. Okay, now there is a little bit of a step-by-step of how to watch The Miracle Maker, so if you haven't seen it before, and what I've done here, if you have Netflix or Amazon Prime, it's on there free to watch. But if not, there are free versions. Now, the only free version I could find is split into 3, so it's a bit annoying. Sorry about that, on Dailymotion. But if you can access that, despite all of your efforts, then let me know. Now, if you're bored and you fancy geeking out, there is a much, much longer film, which I've put a link to, and many RE teachers say it's probably the best one out there. It's based on the Gospel of John in the Bible. So again, there's no compulsory element to the really long 3-hour film, but it's there if you wanted to. And if you know nothing about the life of Jesus, it's well worth a watch, that one. So if we go back into this, you'll see that for lesson 1 and 2, watching the film The Miracle Maker, that there is tasks for you to do. Now, if I click onto that, it's completely up to you, really. You could, if you wanted to, print that out and fill it in. If you don't have access to a printer, don't panic. You can write down the information. And you'll see here there is a little, it's called bingo. So feel free to call out full house when you've got all the information. But by watching the film, you will be able to see it. Now you'll see here that on my screen it's not showing that very well. All you'd need to do at that point is just download it, and you'll be able to open it in a better way so you can actually see, and there's pictures there to help you, to prompt you, and then there are some questions there for you to answer. So again, like I say, whether you want to sort of put your RS work in an electronic folder and complete it on Word, and then that's quite easy for you to ping it across to me to check it, or if you want to write it down, it's completely up to you. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so that accompanies The Miracle Maker, and I reckon with time to kind of fill that in, and if it was me, I would have that so that I could answer the questions as it kind of went along, rather than doing it from memory. And then when you've watched The Miracle Maker, so don't cheat and kind of go on ahead, get a PowerPoint, here we go, and that's got some extra information. And then if you look there are a series of tasks for you to do. I've just pressed F5, which doesn't work. I know this. So if you go through, you will see various tasks for you to do. Hello, I'm back. And when it's loaded up, there we go. And then, yeah, you've got the what there. So this is really getting you to focus on the life of Jesus. There are some key words there. They're really important words, actually. So what I would do if it was me is, if you've got some paper or some card, is make little cards and write those on a card with the meaning on the back. Oh, don't know what happened then. I just lost my internet. Sorry about that. And then if we go through, there's just a variety of tasks, really. So there's information, okay. And again, what this is doing is really focusing so that you understand for the Christianity course, which we'll probably start with in year 10. Okay, there's stuff about his miracles, and what's important here is to read through this, and then this is a question for you to answer. So the things in the little clouds, they are for you to answer. Okay, and then if we go back into the lesson, and this document, lesson 3, accompanies the PowerPoint. You'll see here there's space for you to write in the meaning of the words, and then there's information for you to complete using the PowerPoint. Okay, there you go. So as I say, just to recap, I and Miss Galpin anticipate that that's going to take you, including watching The Miracle Maker, the next 3 lessons. So that would be the first 3 weeks of June, basically. Any problems, don't hesitate to let me know. And I hope that you found that interesting. And I hope that coming out the other side, your knowledge about the life of Jesus will be brilliant. And what I'm going to do this week, I'm going to put on Quizlet a beginner's, a start point quiz. So to see what you know about the life of Jesus today, before you learn the stuff. So don't cheat, okay? Because what we want to do, we're going to redo that quiz in 3 weeks' time and see how much you've learned about the life of Jesus. So this is one of those tests where even if you get 0, it doesn't matter, because what we do again in 3 weeks' time, that's what's important. So you've got your 3 lessons, you've got your Quizlet homework, which is on Quizlet. Any problems logging into that, let me know. And I look forward to catching up with you guys really soon. I hope you're keeping well, and I'm really excited, and Miss Galpin's really excited to start this GCSE Religious Studies journey with you. So let's start by looking at the life of Jesus. Okay guys, take care. Thank you. Bye.